The Chicago Bulls get a victory 109-102 over the Philadelphia 76ers. The Bulls go on a 13-2 run to end this quarter. We're going to talk about it all and more right after this. What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host, Sarah Hayes, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that said, let's go ahead and get to this content today, y'all. And the Chicago Bulls get a victory 109-102 against the Philadelphia 76ers. The bench leads the way in this game. Out of our 109 points, 59 of those were scored from the Bulls bench. That means the starters only scored 50. The Bulls bench outscores the starters 59-50 in this game, and that's what you need in some games. Some games your starters aren't going to be able to have it, right? And there are people that question if the Bulls' depth was legitimate, right? This is the type of victory that your bench can push you to. Keep in mind, the Philadelphia 76ers ain't no joke on the season, where both the Bulls and the 76ers both started off the season pretty hot. The 76ers are the fourth best team right now in the Eastern Conference. The Bulls' 5 victories have all come against Eastern Conference playoff teams. 2 wins against the Cavs, 2 wins against the Hawks, and now a win today against the Philadelphia 76ers. And the Bulls were led in scoring by Zach Collins today, who leads the Bulls in scoring, tied with Trey Jones, with both those guys having 15 points each. Zach Collins has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block coming off the bench. Trey Jones with 15 points, going 6 of 10 from the field with 6 rebounds, 2 assists in this game coming off the bench. You also get 12 points from Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith has the dunk that changes the momentum in this game in the fourth quarter. I have been screaming and complaining about why the Bulls were not attacking Joel Embiid. Jalen Smith said, all right, I got you. He attacked Joel Embiid, and then we saw Kobe start attacking Joel Embiid. I'm telling y'all, Joel Embiid ain't what he used to be. He had a good stat line today, but the Bulls were able to pull out this victory. The starters, I mean, you had 3 starters scoring in double digits. You had 10 points from Montes Buzelis to go along with 8 rebounds. He had 5 fouls in this game. You get 13 points from Kobe White. He has 6 assists, 7 rebounds in this game, only 1 turnover. So it wasn't even the turnovers for Kobe White today, but Kobe did have a big fourth quarter. Out of those 13 points that he scored, 9 of those were in the fourth quarter. We needed every bit of that. It just would have been nice to see Kobe a little bit more consistent throughout the game. He was 4-12 from the field. Josh Giddey, 12 points. He had a double-double today with 12 points and 11 assists. He was only 3-12 from the field today. He had 6 rebounds to go along with that, and 5 turnovers and 1 steal that we have from Josh Giddey today. 8 points from Isaac Okoro. Patrick Williams did not play today, and I said that was probably going to happen. Ayo Dosunmu is now off the minutes restriction, so that left no minutes for P. Will today. You got 24 minutes from Ayo. He scored 8 points and 4 assists and 3 rebounds in those 24 minutes. The Bulls played their 10-man rotation today. And in that 10-man rotation, like I said, the bench was a big reason we were able to win this game. We don't win this game without the bench performing the way that they did, but it was that ending run by the Chicago Bulls that sealed this victory. The Bulls started off the fourth quarter on a 15-11 run. The 76ers went 4-0 for a 4-0 run, small run, but then the Bulls, from the 4-minute and 26-second mark to the end of the game, went on a 13-2 run in that. Trey Jones scored 5 points with 2 offensive rebounds in that stretch as well. Tyrese Maxey was 0 of 5 from the field in that fourth quarter. And this is the type of game that you just it was a awkward game. It was a weird game. It was a clutch game, but the Bulls took care of business. They got this one back, and that's what you want to see. A team that can fight and compete. When you look at it at the start of the fourth quarter, the Bulls are down by 4 points. You know, that is what it is. At the start of the third quarter, the Chicago Bulls were down by 3 points. So, you know, this was a close game, even though the Philadelphia 76ers got out to some big runs. You know, the Bulls got out to some runs themselves, but the Bulls didn't have the lead nearly as much as what it is. The biggest lead by the 76ers was 11. Same thing for the Chicago Bulls. The 76ers had, how many leads did they have in this game? How many lead changes? We had 9 lead changes in this game. So take that for what you will. As far as the hustle stats, 48 points in the paint for the Bulls today, 12 second chance points compared to only 14 for the 76ers. We had 13 fast break points compared to 9, 59 bench points compared to 12 for the 76ers. We also won points off turnovers, 16-14. And hey, the Bulls came out with a victory. You're not going to win every game that you should win. You're not going to lose every game that you should lose. And this was the Bulls now getting back to 500 at this point in the season. And now the question becomes about the Chicago Bulls again. How much can you keep it? How much can you keep up this energy? I'm not saying the run. They're going to lose games. They're going to lose a couple of games. They're going to lose back-to-back games. But it comes down to how much can you maintain your level of play? That's what it comes down to for this team. They go to Milwaukee. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're in the middle of a 6-game home stretch. So we have Milwaukee coming up next. That's on Saturday. We face off against Milwaukee tomorrow at 8 p.m., and we'll see if the Bulls can keep it going, man. We'll see if the Bulls can keep it going. The Bulls have been playing against playoff caliber teams pretty well all this season. I said it before. For everybody that talks about the Bulls, rightfully so, and how they play down to the level of competition, there is no playing down to the competition the Bulls are going to be facing right now. So we got to see how that's going to go. We got BL Jet with a super chat. Bulls have learned how to close games. Billy did a much better job in the second half with the rotations. Agree with you. And especially when your starters aren't giving you jack shit, he did a pretty good job. We got Pags with the super chat. Says Jalen Dunk was fucking fire. Get fucked. Shout out to Zach Collins. Absolute tank today. Good minutes from Zach Collins today. Nusu TV says, I've been saying to start Jalen since the second or third game this year. The bloke hits threes, drives hard, and has a bit of heart when crashing the boards. He needs more minutes. I think his minutes are good. Listen, there are going to be some games where he plays more minutes than not, but Jalen Smith is not a great defender. He does give effort defensively, but he's not a great defender. But you're talking about averaging 22 points coming off the bench. That's about what it is. Now, I will say this. In this game, Vooch probably played about 5 minutes too many. 29 minutes for Vooch. But I wouldn't have been mad at Vooch playing more like 24, 25-ish minutes to get Zach Collins a little bit more. Your leading scorer today only played 19 minutes. That's how good he played. 19 minutes he was able to lead the Bulls in scoring today. You got to love seeing that, man. Free sticks, posterize the winger. Shout out. Hey, listen. Joel Embiid is not Joel Embiid anymore, man. That's all I can say on that one. That man Jalen Smith caught a body. He definitely caught a body, bro. There's no doubts about that. The body was caught today. Pat got to play the song now that it's 5 in a row. I don't think he's going to play it. Still not impressed with this win. Hoping to see the Bulls winning 10 or more. What the fuck? That's not impressive. Like, I'll tell you this. A blowout is not impressive. Like, y'all got to stop living by 2K rules. That's what's impressive is when you as a team have to dig in and figure out a way to win in a close game. That's more impressive than winning by 10. That's front running. I'm not impressed by that. There's no team in the Eastern Conference you can beat by 10 that I'm impressed by. Now, if you do it against the Thunder, maybe. But we got to stop putting these artificial things. Oh, I'm not impressed because they didn't win by 10. Fuck that. Did you see the way that they had to dig in and play in this game? You had to overcome your starters playing like ass cheeks. You had to overcome foul calls late in that game. You had to overcome a deficit. What the fuck? Win by 10? That's not fucking impressive. The hell? Hayes, think P. Will getting that treatment to be traded? Nobody's trading for P. Will. Nobody's trading. I can tell you that right now. Nobody's trading for P. Will without the Bulls giving up the pick. Hayes, I really hope people don't start yelling trade Kobe White. He struggled scoring-wise, but he did find other things to help us win. Oh, they're going to say they've been saying it, Shay. Like, they're going to say it anyway. It is what it is. Some people are just never happy. Some people just have these artificial limits that they put on stuff that they think means something. That shit don't mean nothing. Come on, bro. They fought like dogs and won. Exactly. Vooch, that block on Maxey, I got to give Vooch credit on that. That block on Maxey was big for Nikola Vucevic because it really helped keep that momentum down for the 76ers in a time where they were trying to gain that momentum because the Bulls was giving them that work. Wins are great against teams anyone says are better than us. Exactly. This is a still pretty young team, too. Learning to win in the clutch. The more important the game, the better they may develop. Exactly. You got to learn how to win and dig out these type of games, man. Hayes, do you still want Acme to be active at the trade deadline and trade some of these expiring contracts so do you want to wait and see how the team gets? I think, listen, here's the thing. I've never said you just have to trade, but I will say this, it'll be malpractice if you don't make trades and some of those guys walk away in the offseason. You cannot, and listen, I understand AK's thought process. The Bulls are winning, so why change anything while the Bulls are winning? But you cannot get so caught up in winning now that you then let an asset walk for nothing when you could have got something back for them. That's just my personal opinion on it. Detroit also in a lot of clutch games, learning to win. Some Bulls are on the right track. Listen, I said it before. This Bulls team had a shorter route to go than what Detroit did after winning 13 games to where they got to last season, right? You just got to see what's going to happen here, man. I hate when they play down to teams like this. Play down to teams like this? What are you talking about? The 76ers have one of the best records in the Eastern Conference. Play down? The fuck? How do you play down to a team that's better than you? That doesn't make any sense, Zay. That makes no sense, bro. None. Might have 4 blocks at halftime. Why does it only show 3 on the stat sheet? I love having Tre Jones as part of this team. He was a difference maker for sure. I mean, listen, Tre Jones played great. The poster on B was the turning point in the game, in my opinion. Before then, we stayed close, but couldn't take the lead. After that, the Bulls turned up and made winning play after winning play. Listen, I'm not finna argue with you on that one. You have to. Have to. I want to be clear here. You have to appreciate plays that change the momentum. That play changed the momentum in the fourth quarter of this game for the Chicago Bulls. There's just no doubt about it. It changed the momentum for them for sure. This might be my favorite win of the current win streak. The Jalen poster was nasty and in slow-mo. Oh, bro, it was a nasty dunk. Short bus comment. Yeah, that was a bad comment. I don't know what Zayover was thinking on that one. Playing down to teams like this, like you could tell some people don't watch the NBA in general. Sixers are a good team, bro. What the fuck? Exactly. Like playing down to the 76ers is crazy. IO floater they took away was, oh yeah, that floater was nice. The floater definitely was nice. Talk about Jones' 2 and 3 efforts in the last bucket. Hayes, don't tell me what to talk about. I'm going to talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. But yeah, Tre Jones getting the offensive rebound on 2 of those offensive rebounds on that possession was great. Tre Jones is a menace. Finally seeing effort from this team. C Red from Puerto Rico. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. Hustle plays of Jones win this game. Hope it rubs off on his teammates. I mean, it was a lot more than that. A lot more than that. What do you think was wrong with Giddey? I mean, sometimes you just don't have it. I mean, and it sucks that Giddey, Kobe, Modest, everybody basically, all the starters all had a cold nights at the same time, but sometimes that happens. It's weirder shit that's happened in the NBA. They just couldn't catch their rhythm shooting-wise. And, I mean, when you really look at it, I think the last 2 games in a row, we shot over 50% from the field. It just caught up with us. What makes people think we was going to blow out this team? Bro, somebody said that they want to see a blowout. Somebody else said we played down to the 76ers. It's like, what type of crack are y'all smoking? I don't get that. I don't get what type of dicks y'all smoking. Love your content. Hey, send the love from the Philippines. We appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. P. Will should be the water boy now, to be honest. I mean, hell. Kobe pulled it out the bag multiple times when we needed a tough player or bucket today. He always does. Kobe, tough, don't trade. Kobe in the fourth quarter made some big buckets. I mean, say what you will about Kobe's performance, and he does deserve criticism for sure of some things that happened throughout this game. But I'll tell you what, Kobe in the fourth quarter today, Kobe gave us what we needed to in the fourth quarter. Playing down is what they've been doing to teams like the Hornets, Pelicans, Nets, and they seem to have made it a habit. Yes, agree with that. I'm not disagreeing that the Bulls play down in competition, but somebody saying that the Bulls played down to the 76ers is smoking dick, is what they smoking. 76ers are 16-13 after today's loss and 5th currently in the East. We were 15-15 in nights. How the fuck do we play down to them? Zayover's, I don't even know, with the way I responded, Zayover may not leave another comment today. I'm liking the Tre Jones re-signing already. Upgrade over Lonzo. Listen, and I mean, I know people look at the Lonzo and Okoro and compare just those, but you do have to weigh that in. If we kept Lonzo, we wouldn't have been able to sign Tre Jones. So, that really made that a smart move for us overall. I'll be at the Bears-Niners game Sunday. Hayes, bear down. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Is it safe to start calling this a new bench mob? I think that they have earned the title of bench mob. I really do think they've earned that title of bench mob for sure. Hayes, is it time for Paul George to retire? Did Isaac do a good job defensively? I mean, listen, I and Isaac wasn't guarding Paul George on every play, but Paul George has had some really good games. I mean, he's not going to retire. I think he has 2 more years left on his deal. He's not retiring anytime soon. It is what it is. Do they still need to practice free? Yes, they still need to practice free throws. Absolutely. Wrong with Giddey, 12, 11, and 6. No, he shot 3 of 12 from the field. So, Davin, you got to actually look at how. So, I guess you didn't watch this game. There were large stretches of the game where Kobe and Josh Giddey were shooting the ball like 80-year-old old men. So, yeah, he had a good stat line, but the efficiency was trash. 3 of 12 from the field, 1 of 6 from the three-point line, 5 turnovers, and 5 of 6 from free throw. He got some good stats, but it wasn't. Let's not gas it either. Let's not gas it either. At this point, looking for consistency, hoping for a massive win streak, expecting a losing streak. Bulls, prove me wrong. Prove us all wrong. Bulls fans wrong. Hey, let's see. Can't be mad at what they prove. What I meant was this was a win game, and clearly there was a lot of bonehead plays that set us back. That's not playing down to... Okay, Zay. I mean, good trying to save yourself on that one, but no, that doesn't make you saying playing down. That doesn't make that make sense. Hayes, I got the inside info that D Rose is going to be the new assistant coach. I don't believe it. I don't believe that you got the inside tip and you're giving it to us on YouTube comments. I don't believe that. The Amazon Prime broadcast was lacking. No Stacey, didn't show Benny at all. I mean, it's a nationally broadcast game at that point. They're not going to do those type of things. Who has an expiring contract? Who do you think they'll pick? Listen, I have no idea what this team's going to do. You guys know I'm way too realistic to like it catches me up. I have no idea. None. You think if the Bulls go on a 10-game winning streak, you believe they will put press on the front office to be buying at the trade deadline? Listen, I don't think anything puts pressure on this front office. I think this front office is going to do what they're going to do. That's just my personal opinion. Until I see otherwise, it is what it is. The fact that Giddey and Kobe didn't play well and the Bulls still won makes us win even better. Makes this win even better. Yeah, it does. I mean, your whole starting lineup was like the bench outscored the starting lineup 59-50. So all your starters. Modest was 3 of 10. Vooch was 3 of 7. Kobe was 4 of 12. Josh Giddey was 3 of 12. The only starter that shot a decent percentage was Isaac Okoro. That's it. Always watching you, bro. Keep it up. The Bulls play is already looking great. They're playing really good right now, bro. They're playing really good right now. We just got to see how long they're going to keep it up. And like I said on the Daily Show the other day, it really comes down to, I think, who or how do they respond once they do face some adversity. That's what I need to see from this team. Enjoying my league pass again. Can't wait for tomorrow. Who in the East is that good besides the Knicks? I believe we will make top 6 and be exciting. Listen, we got to see. There's a lot of variance in the Eastern Conference, a lot of it. The Eastern Conference is a very, very tight race right now. So we'll see. We shall see. Bulls are one of the hotter teams in the East right now. Yeah, I mean, hold on. Let's. I just want to take a look at teams winning streaks, and that's going to change today based off. There's a lot of games still left to be final today. But when you look at winning streaks in the Eastern Conference, the Bulls have the longest winning streak right now in the Eastern Conference. It's the Bulls, and then the Boston Celtics with a 4-game winning streak. The Detroit Pistons with a 3-game winning streak. The Bulls are 6-4 in their last 10. So let's see what we can do. See if we can keep it up. 5 in a row drip. What the fuck is going on, King? I love it, but damn, this season has been a true roller coaster. I mean, listen, we're not even at the halfway mark. We still have 11 games left before we even hit the halfway mark of the season. Just put that into perspective. We ain't even halfway done with this shit. Just look at how much of a roller coaster ride this season has been, and we're not even halfway done yet. Not even halfway done. Fuck it, throw as many expiring contracts as needed to go out there and get a defensive-minded big. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. Hayes, are you looking at the trade deadline for Acme to trade for? Are there any players possibly on the buyout market you are interested in? We won't really know the buyout market until after the trade deadline because most players that could be bought out, hell, Chris Paul still hasn't officially been bought out. So they're gonna try to make some trades. So we won't know the buyout market. As far as trades, I mean, of course you got players that like Daniel Gafford who are reportedly available, stuff like that. But we'll see what the Bulls do. Needed that Stacey Hot Sauce special comments on Sticks poster. National broadcast was lacking. I mean, it is what it is, man. If we have a 10-game winning streak, AK would dub himself a genius and nothing will happen at all. That's probably a fact as well. That's probably a big fact on that as well. I just don't see, with the way that AK runs shit, I just don't see AK making some crazy, huge trade if your team goes on a crazy winning streak. Like, we'll see. We still got about 5 weeks into the trade deadline, so there's still a lot of time left. Hayes, what do you think about the Bulls acquiring Bol with the injury? Bro, Bol is ass. Stop bringing up Bol. Stop it. Bol is not a good NBA player. He was a great prospect. He was a great potential. It could be, but it's done for Bol. Bol is not good. He's not talented enough. Maybe he goes overseas and comes back in 2 or 3 years, and maybe then. Bol is not good. You want a 7-foot Patrick Williams? That's Bol. Get off the Bol stuff. Bol is trash. And if anybody else in this chat brings up Bol or Dwight Howard, I'm blocking you and fucking your mama. That's what's going to happen. I'm not going to lie, Hayes. This team is very manipulating. We see great consistency against the better teams, then lose bad, which they did in the stretch recently against bad teams. It's either up or down. It's so weird for this team because what was supposed to be the easy stretch for this team, they couldn't get any wins. This was supposed to be the harder stretch for the Bulls, and they're undefeated. It's like, what are we doing? You forgot the Pistons, our rival, was in the East? I got to be being punked. Happy the Bulls winning, though. These are the cardiac Bulls. Absolutely. Do y'all bring up Bol just to trigger? I think they do at this point. I think they do. Actually put this game with Chicago Bulls Central watch party audio. It worked. What? You did what? What? I don't even know what that. I have no idea what you're trying to say there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea what you're trying to say. People still ignoring losing rotational players during the injury stretch. Yeah, I mean, I get that. But, like, it wasn't just – but like I'm still going to maintain it wasn't just the injuries. The Bulls were playing with no heart, no desire, no effort, no nothing. So I can't just put that all on injuries personally. LA needs a wing. We could trade P. Will. Bro, nobody's giving up a draft pick for P. Will. There's nobody who's going to give up a draft pick for P. Will. It's just it. Nobody's going to give you that. Bulls are the Carolina Panthers of the NBA. When they should lose and lose when they should, they win when they should lose and lose when they should win, bro. This team is so confusing. It's a very, very confusing team. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We're just gonna leave that where it's gonna be, and we'll just deal with it as it keeps coming, man. Like only thing that we can say about this team is they're getting the wins right now. And that's what you want to see from this team. This team is now 2 games back from the 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. So we'll see. There we go. Hayes, what's your updated thoughts on Kobe and how he's contributing to this team? I mean, Kobe's being Kobe. Unfortunately, the 3-point shot has not fallen for him yet. He's given some big fourth quarters over the last 3 games. Kobe's Kobe. Because the Bulls don't have a genuine star yet, we do get injuries. We struggle. During the easy stretch, we still should have won most of those games, though, but I think that's one of the reasons. I mean, for sure. Like, you add in some depth, but those that watch the game knows that, like, the Bulls came down in a lot of those games and just lost due to effort and execution. That's why they lost a lot of those games. I forgot they were good. That's funny. We were stuck with P. Will. We were stuck with Felicio. That's crazy. Okay, let's start no trading for P. Will. I wouldn't trade P. Will for some IHOP pancakes. I mean, listen, no team's going to trade for P. Will right now. I don't believe that without the Bulls attaching an asset. Maybe if you include him in a larger deal, but, we'll see. Don't know if people understand P. Will is going to be on the Bulls for some time. His best hope is that when his number is called, he steps up and sticks when the contract falls off next year. We'll see. The Bulls getting the win definitely helped me feel a little better after feeling like shit all day. Told you, bro. Listen, Troy you got to tell her to wash the coochie off before you lick it, bro. You can't be licking day old coochie and think you're not gonna get under the weather a little bit, my boy. It's gonna happen, bro. You can't have her go through the whole day with a little tinge on the coochie. You gotta have her wash it off, bro. At least throw some water and spritz that motherfucker at the bare minimum. At least do that shit. These are meaningful wins, 5 straight. This is how I remember this team. Keep the momentum going. Also, surprised Pat isn't playing. No, I'm not surprised Pat isn't playing. Sucks that Nico got fired. He could trade him, P. Will, and AD for 3 first-round picks. Something like that. That's crazy. Crazy. Crazy no one wants P. Will. It's not, I mean, listen, P. Will played himself into that position. It is what it is, man. He played himself into that position, and the Bulls decided to pay him. So that's where we are right now. But all right, y'all. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. I'm getting ready to wrap up the live stream for today, only because we got to do it again tomorrow, man. Make sure you guys are following us at Bulls Central Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. bullscentralpod@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail for the mailbag, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related, but that is thanks to you, lovely and beautiful people. And like I like to end every episode on, go Bulls. Love you guys. See you right if you can, y'all. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.